VEDA vlog day 12, I think, or 11 maybe. Instead of doing a vlog today, I decided I'd do a little bit of an informational, since today's Friday the 13th, so I'm going to talk about Friday the 13th. So, I did a little bit of research. By research, I mean I looked at Wikipedia, printed off the page, and highlighted the main points. So we all know, Friday the 13th is considered to be an unlucky day. But why is that? I never knew why, so I decided to check things out. It comes from two things. One, Friday was always considered an unlucky day, and two, the number 13 was considered an unlucky number. The number 13 was always considered an unlucky number because 12 was considered a lucky number. 12 is considered a lucky number because there's 12 hours on the clock and there's 12 months in a year. Likewise, there was a thing with people. Jesus had 12 apostles and there was 12 gods of Olympus. Therefore, 13 was considered an unlucky number because it was uneven and away from the number 12. Our theory about the number 13 was that if you had 13 people at a dining table, one of those people was going to die. This is evident in Jesus' Last Supper when he had supper with his 12 apostles and he died. Friday is considered an unlucky day professionally. They'll say it's an unlucky day to start a journey, to release a new product, or undertake a new venture. More recently, with the release of Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code, people have believed in Friday the 13th to be related to the 1307, Friday the 13th of October, arrest of the Knights Templar by King Philip IV. Although experts will agree that that is possibly a turning point in the day's naming, most people will agree that it's a pretty modern thing. Here's some facts about Friday the 13th that you probably didn't know, or maybe you did. There's a fear of Friday the 13th. It's called Frida. I don't know how to pronounce that word, so I'm just going to put that down as an annotation and you can Google that or whatever you want to do. Fact number 2. The previous one was fact number 1, but I only decided now to say fact number 2. Fact number 2. In Spanish-speaking countries, it's Tuesday, not Friday. It's actually considered a bad day. Don't go to Spain on maybe a Tuesday 13th. That'll be considered unlucky. Likewise, in Italian popular culture, it's actually Friday the 17th that's unlucky, not the 13th. Why the 17th? I don't know. Wikipedia didn't tell me. In America, 17 to 21 million people are afraid of Friday the 13th, making it the most feared day in the world. That's a lot of people to be afraid of just one day. These people are so afraid of this day that they change their daily routines. Some people stay in bed. They don't even take flights on Friday the 13th because they're so scared. Another estimation about Friday the 13th is that $800 to $900 million is lost every Friday the 13th from businesses not making money and airlines losing out money. Although some airlines claim they haven't really lost out. However, the good news about Friday the 13th, there's fewer reports of accidents, fires and thefts. The reason for this, people are more preventative of their daily routines. People stay at home, they don't get burgled, they don't go out, they don't crash into the people on the motorway. In the last 2 years, Dutch insurers have estimated that they have on average about 300 to 400 less road accidents a day on the Friday the 13th as opposed to normal days of the week, or normal Fridays even. I'm going to keep my piece of paper here for this one. This is a list of things that happen on Friday the 13th. Black Sabbath's debut album was released on Friday the 13th in 1970. The 13th book, of Lemony Snicket's Unfortunate Events was released in 2006 on Friday the 13th. 5 of the 12 films named Friday the 13th were released on Friday the 13th. Seems like a pretty good marketing plan. I don't know why they wouldn't have done it for the other movies and only done it for 5. On January 13, 1939, Australia experienced its single worst bushfire in the history. In 1996, on Friday the 13th, famous rapper Tupac was announced dead. In 2004, on August 13th, Hurricane Charlie battered Florida in America's worst hurricane since 1992. In 2010, an engineering train on London's North Underground decoupled from its carriages and went on a, you guessed it, 13-minute trip before being stopped. And just today, the luxury cruise ship Costa Concordia sank in front of the island of Isla de Giglio, Isola del Giglio. That can't be right. Giglio. I don't know how to pronounce that. Again, an annotation will be presented to you, which killed at least 16 people and injured 64. But what about the future? We can't really predict the future, can we? Or can we? One thing we can predict in the world, and that's usually things that happen outside our world. In 2029, on April, Friday the 13th, the asteroid 99942 Apophis will make a close encounter with Earth, closer than the orbit of communication satellites. Don't leave your house on that day, you have been forewarned. So that's going to do it for whatever VEDA day this was. I know it was something completely different and not exactly a vlog, so I don't know. Let me know what you thought about that, and maybe I'll do some more, because frankly, I don't do much with my life. So to do these sort of things is a little bit more interesting for me and for you, instead of me just sitting in my room saying I did nothing today. See you guys tomorrow, when I probably will be doing something interesting. Or maybe not.